Hello and welcome back to class. It's good to have everybody here. Just like we've been doing in the last few lessons, we're going to start practicing all our math facts because a lot of people don't have those memorized, even though they may be in 3rd, 4th, 5th, or even 6th grade. Okay, so the very first one we're going to use is going to be our twos. So what I'd like you to do is get your pencil or your marker ready, and I want you to write out your twos, counting by twos, all the way up to 24. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Stop. Nice job. Let's count that out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Sometimes when it's difficult for someone to memorize a math fact, they're able to figure it out because their brain learns the strategy of counting by that number. For example, I don't have all of my multiplication facts memorized, so this is the method that I use. I know how to count by twos. I know that I need 9 twos, so just off to the side I do little tallies to count 9 times 2. I count by 2 9 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I know 9 times 2 is 18. Okay? So we're going to keep practicing all of our math facts. Right now you know your twos. The next one you know are going to be your fives. So go ahead and write out your fives all the way up to 60. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Nice job. Now with knowing how to count by fives, we are able to figure that out. So if we have 8 times 5, we would just do tallies off to the side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 8 times 5 is 40. Now for some of you, you may already have some of these memorized, and that's okay. This is just another method or another strategy that people can use to learn their multiplication facts. Because if you don't know your multiplication facts, when you get to all the work with fractions and decimals, it gets a lot harder because you get slowed down by the fact that you don't know your facts. Okay? Go ahead and clear your board. The next one we're going to learn today is going to be our threes. Now, we need to know how to count by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? We already know our twos. We already know our fives. That's why all the problems in the last few lessons have all been multiplying by 2 and by 5. So that means we have 6 more to learn. And we're going to be doing one each week. So every 5 lessons, we're going to do a new one. Now I have little songs to learn how to count by 3, by 4, by 6, by 7, by 8, and by 9. I'm going to be teaching those to you. If you would like to use them, then I suggest that you practice singing them or chanting them, or you can practice writing your threes out over and over just like you do with your twos or your fives. Either method is okay, but we're trying to get your brain to remember them, okay? So here we go. I'm going to write it out as I do the little chant. The threes go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. That's the first line of the song. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. Okay? The next line goes 18, 21, 24 score. 18, 21, 24 score. 18, 21, 24 score. So far it goes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. The next line is 27, 30, almost done. 27, 30, almost done. 27, 30, almost done. The very last one, 33, 36. Counting threes is fun. 33, 36. Counting threes is fun. I know that these songs seem kind of silly, especially for older kids to learn. But I find that when you put information, and this is all the information, into a little song that rhymes, it helps your brain remember. So I'm going to go ahead and sing this song 2 times all the way through. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36, counting threes is fun. One more time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36, counting threes is fun. So this is how I would use this. If I had 7 times 3, I would do this. Every time that I say a number, I would do a tally. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18, 21. So 7 times 3 is 21. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and write these out one more time, and then we're going to sing it one more time. And then that's all we're going to do each day for the next few lessons. Okay? Here we go. You ready? I want you to write out your threes as far as you can, whatever you remember. If you don't remember all of it, you can look at the board while I write them. On your mark, get set, go. You have about 5 seconds left. Nice job. I'm going to go through that song one more time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36, counting threes is fun. Nice job. Now, I'm going to have times 3 now in our multiplication problems. So right now we know times 2, times 3, and times 5. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is learn a new place value. Now, the last few lessons, hundreds, and we introduced thousands. Okay? So we did really well with that. The next one is going to be 10,000. The reason why it's 10,000 is because it's got 2 place values, just like a number with a tens in it. For example, like 56. 56 is 5 tens and 6 ones. So all of this right here are all based on ones. Ones, tens, hundreds. Once you get up into the thousands, this is going to be thousands, 10,000s. I bet you could probably guess that this is going to be 100,000. Okay, but we're not going to do that yet. So in doing this, you're going to hear a 2-digit number said, and then the word thousand. So, for example, if I say 17,256, 17,256. We don't say 10,000, 7,000. We read this whole number together and then just say the word thousand. Okay? If we were to write this in expanded form, however, we would split this up. This is one of those examples where you don't say 10,000, 7,000. Okay? You have to split it up. This one is in the 10,000s, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers behind it. So you would have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros behind it. Then you would have 7,000. Then you would write out each number you say. 250, 56. Okay? So the 5 place values we now know are ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. And you're going to hear the numbers said all together and then thousand. Let's go ahead and practice that. If it helps you, if you're learning to write these larger numbers, it's okay to write out little lines for each place value. Okay? Some people like to put the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s up here. But I find that this might be a little quicker and maybe a little easier. So what I'd like you to do is write this number in standard form. Standard form is just writing the number. Here we go. 23,000. So I know 23. I'm going to put my comma for 1,000. 940. 940. So now we're going to write it in expanded form. Expanded form with big numbers take a little bit longer, so you may need a little bit of space. Our first number is a 2. Now, the value of this 2, remember you have to make all of these zeros. We need 4 zeros behind it. So this number right here is 20,000. This 2 is not a 2. The digit is a 2, but the value, how much it's worth, is 20,000. Plus 3,000 plus 900 plus 40. Okay, so that's how you do it in expanded form. Go ahead and clear your board. I'm going to write now another number, and I'd like you to read it. I underline each part. Say this part, say this part, say this part, say this part. Here we go. We say this part all together. 51,314. 51,314. Nice job. Go ahead and write that in expanded form as I do it. That 5 is worth 50,000. The 1 is worth 1,000. The 3 is worth 300. The 1 is worth 10. And the 4 is 4 ones. Every time you write something in expanded form, you're not writing the number 5. You're writing the value. How much is it worth? That 5 is not a 5. That 5 is in the 10,000s place value. So that means it's not a 5. It means it's a 50,000. That's the difference. These are digits in a large number. You can say a 4 or a 3 or a 1, but if someone asks you what the value is of it, you have to write it out just like this. Let me give you another example. Let's read this number right here. Say this, say this, say this, say this. 48,560. Now, sometimes a question might ask you, what is the value of the digit 8? This is not an 8. The digit is an 8, but it's not an 8. If they asked for the value, how much is it worth, you would write 8,000, because that is the place value it's in. Okay? Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and clear your board. The very next thing we're going to do is start doing some 3-digit multiplication. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to write down this problem, 493, and we're going to multiply by 3. Okay? So I'm going to walk through this first one with you, and then I'll give you one to do on your own. There's 1, 2, 3 digits. So we're going to have a box, and we're going to have 3 sections in it. We're going to write this in expanded form, that 4 is worth 400. The 9 is worth 90, and the 3 is worth 3. We're going to multiply by 3, and each time I'm going to do my little tallies, and I'm going to use the 3 chant. If you already know what 3 times 4 is, you may fill it in, okay? But this is for some of us who may not have all that memorized. Here we go, 3 times 4. You only put a tally every time you say a number. 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm done. 3 times 4 is 12. I'm going to add my 2 zeros. 3 times 9. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27. So 3 times 9 is 27. And I'm going to add my 0. 270. Now I have 3 times 3. 3, 6, 9. There we go. Now I'm going to add it all up. Make sure that when you do this, you have everything lined up in the right columns, okay? Because otherwise you're going to get the wrong answer. So this is 9, this is 7, 2, 3, 4, and then 1,000. So let's read this number, 1,479. Nice job. I have a question. What's the value of that 7? Write down the value of that 7. The value of that 7 is 70. We're going to start to do that a little bit with all our problems, just to practice that skill. Go ahead and clear your board. Here's your next one. You got 526 times 3. I'm going to go ahead and give you a few 30 seconds to go ahead and start this, and then we'll do it together. On your mark, get set, go. It's okay if you didn't get done. I'm on my 3 times 6, so I'm going to do the chant. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18. Now I'm going to add all these up. Make sure that you have everything lined up correctly. Look at how I have these numbers lined up. Okay? go ahead and add that up. Let's read our number, 1,578. What is the value of this 5? How much is that 5 worth? 500. Nice job. We're going to clear our board. We're going to do one more. This time, though, you should be able to do it all on your own because you already know your 2's. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go ahead and start. On your mark, get set, go. Two, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Then we add it up. We have 8, 7, 5. Our answer is 578. How much is this 8 worth? Just 8. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is do a bit of a fraction review. Okay? So, this problem right here, I'm going to show you 2 sevenths. Does anyone remember what we call the top? Does anyone remember what we call the top of a fraction? You're right. This is the part or the numerator. What do we call the bottom? The whole or the denominator. Nice job. So what I'd like you to do is draw a fraction bar and a number line of this fraction. So I'm going to draw my bar, and it's okay if it's not perfect. This is just a sketch of it. I need 7 pieces, so I'm only going to make 6 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To double check, count how many boxes you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to color in 2 of them. That's my picture or my fraction bar. Now I'm going to draw it on a number line. 2 sevenths is between 0 and 1. I need 7 parts, so I'm going to make 6 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We pretend that the last one is right here on top of the 1. So when we write this out, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we make them all fractions. And we put 7 on the bottom of them. Sometimes an assignment might make you write them all out. Some will just have you mark it like this. And that's fine. Okay? So this is how you do the number line. I will point out though, look at this one right here. This is 1 whole. We also have a fraction at that spot. If both of these are at the same spot, it means they're equal. This is something we're going to talk about. I just want to point that out, that 1 whole can equal 7 out of 7. You ate all 7 of the 7 pieces of pizza, so I ate the whole pizza. Okay, go and clear your board. I'm going to give you another example. I'd like you to do 4, 6. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go ahead and draw a fraction bar and the number line. Go. Nice job. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then you take a look at mine. Finish up yours if you need to. I need 6 sections, so I'm going to make 5 slices. I'm going to color in 4 of them. So that's 4, 6 as a fraction bar. One, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, 6. You can label all the other fractions, but you don't have to. Okay, nice job. Go and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to compare fractions to determine which one is bigger. This is greater than, this is less than, this is equal to. The very first one we're going to do is going to be 2/5 and 4/5. Our denominators are the same, so that means that each part is the same size. It means that if we were to draw this as a fraction bar, these 2/5 over here would be, this section is the same size as the one over here. So when we're comparing fractions and the denominators are the same, it's very easy to tell which one is going to be bigger, because all you have to do is look at the numerators. Here, it's the same. It means the size of the piece is the same. So that means that if you have 2 pieces or 4 pieces, which one will be bigger? The 4 will be bigger. So 2/5 is less than 4/5. And the denominators are the same. You just look at the numerators. Whichever one's bigger, one's bigger. So you would say 2/5 is less than 4/5. Nice job. Now we talked about this one already, where the numerators are the same, but the denominators are different. What we know here is that we are splitting it up amongst 8 people. Here we're splitting it up with 10 people. Would you rather split it up with 8 or with 10? 8 people is a smaller number, but your piece is going to be bigger. So when you have the numerators are the same and the denominators are different, you always go with the smaller number in the denominator, because those pieces will be bigger. So 7/8 is bigger than 7/10. So we say 7/8 is greater than 7/10. And then finally, this is where we have nothing that is equal. The numerators are different and the denominators are different. And this is where we're going to do our math. This is where, if you remember from our last lesson, we cross multiply. When I say cross multiply, we need to go from the bottom of the first fraction to the top of the other fraction and multiply. We're going to multiply 3 times 4. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 is my answer. Next, I'm going to go to the top of the first fraction and go to the bottom of the second fraction. 2 times 5. 5, 10. If you're not comfortable counting by 5s, you could also have done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can either count by 5s or by 2s. It doesn't matter. So this number here is 10. This number here is 12. Which one is bigger? 12. So 4/5 is bigger. The mouth opens to the bigger fraction. So we would say it's okay to draw those. I'm going to erase them just as we put our symbol here. We would say 2/3 is less than 4/5. So these are the 3 ways that you compare fractions. Okay, we're going to keep working on that concept. Go ahead and clear your board. There's one more concept that I'm going to teach you today, okay? What fraction is that? You're right. 1/4. What fraction is this? You're right. 1/4. These fourths have the same denominator, so that means that their pieces are the same size. If I eat 1/4 of this pizza and 1/4 of this pizza, how much have I eaten? How many fourths is that? 1, 2. I've eaten 2/4. This is how you start to add fractions. When the denominator is the same, like 4 and 4, all of it is still going to be fourths. So the denominator won't change. When the denominators are the same, it means the pieces are the same size. So if you have 1/4 here and 1/4 here, when you add them, it equals 2/4. That's it. All right, everybody, I just want to say thank you for your attention today. You have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to do some of the extra practice work if you want to continue these skills, and I will see you next time.